Students, listen closely because the truth is simple but uncomfortable. Your routine is building your future even when you're not paying attention to it. Every day you repeat patterns, some small, some unnoticed, some careless, and these patterns silently shape your confidence, your identity, your potential, and your destiny. You may not realize it, but your daily routine is either preparing you for success or quietly pushing you toward regret. And the biggest mistake students make is believing that motivation alone will save them. Motivation is exciting, temporary, emotional, but routine is structural, powerful, and lasting. Think about it. The most successful students are not the most talented, not the most intelligent, not the luckiest. They are simply the most consistent. They have habits that protect their focus, routines that guide their time, and discipline that reduces stress. While others rely on mood, they rely on a system, and the system works. Today, I want to shake your mindset and open your eyes to a truth that can transform the way you use every hour of your life. Fix your daily routine and you fix your future, because your routine is not just a schedule. It is a statement about who you believe you are and what you believe you can become. So don't underestimate it. Don't treat it casually. Your routine is the silent architect building the student and the person you are becoming. Now, let me interrupt your thinking for a moment, because I know what many students say. I'll start tomorrow. I'm too busy. I'm too tired. I don't feel like it. Or I'll try when I'm more motivated. But what if I told you that your feelings have nothing to do with your success? What if I told you the reason you're overwhelmed, stressed, or falling behind is not because you are incapable, but because your routine is chaotic, reactive, and built on urgency instead of intention? You see, most students drift through the day instead of directing it. They wake up late, rush through the morning, scramble with assignments, procrastinate because they feel lost, and then panic at night trying to catch up. And then they think they're bad students, when in reality, they simply have a bad structure. This is your wake-up call. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your routines. If your daily actions don't match your dreams, then your dreams will never become reality. You must break the pattern of drifting and replace it with the discipline of designing. And you can't wait for mood, motivation, or convenience. You must build habits that operate even when you're tired, even when you're bored, even when you're distracted, because that's how real progress is made. If your routine doesn't change, your results won't change. And if your results won't change, your future won't change. So today, we interrupt the patterns holding you back. Here's my promise to you. If you take charge of your daily routine, if you intentionally build it, strengthen it, and follow it consistently, you will experience a transformation faster than you expect. You will feel more confident because you are in control. You will feel more focused because your time has direction. You will feel less stressed because chaos will no longer dominate your day. Your grades will improve not because you study harder, but because you study smarter. Your memory will strengthen, your discipline will grow, and your productivity will rise naturally. A strong routine doesn't make life harder, it makes life easier. It creates momentum, it gives clarity, it builds habits that function automatically, freeing your mind for deeper work. And the beautiful part is this: you do not need to be perfect. You do not need to change everything in one day. You simply need to start shaping your routine with intention. Because once you commit to it, your routine will carry you forward even on the days you don't feel like moving. That is the power of alignment. When your daily habits align with your goals, your success becomes a natural consequence, not a struggle. So I promise you, if you fix your daily routine, you will rise. Your life, your learning, your future, everything will elevate. And this transformation begins with one decision, the decision to no longer live randomly. Let me take you into a simple story, a story many students experience but very few recognize. There was a young student, full of potential but constantly overwhelmed. Every day felt like a battle, waking up late, rushing through the morning, forgetting assignments, studying at the last minute, sleeping too late, waking up exhausted, repeating the cycle, and falling deeper into frustration. Teachers said he was lazy. Parents said he was distracted. Friends thought he didn't care, but the truth was different. He wasn't lazy, he was lost. He didn't lack intelligence, he lacked structure. He didn't lack ambition, he lacked a routine. One day, he realized he couldn't keep blaming his circumstances, his tiredness, or the difficulty of his subjects. Something had to change. So instead of trying to overhaul his entire life, he changed one thing. He decided to organize his mornings. He started waking up at the same time, stretching for a few minutes, reviewing his goals, eating a simple breakfast, and beginning his day with intention. Just one change. Within a week, he felt different, more awake, more focused, more balanced. This small routine gave him power. It pushed him to improve his study schedule, his planning, his priorities, and slowly he transformed. Not because he became smarter, but because he became structured. His routine built discipline, and discipline built his success. And this story could be yours. So what lesson should you take from this? A powerful one: success is not built in the future. Success is built in the present. It's not built in dramatic moments, but in daily habits. And if you want a routine that elevates your performance, you need a framework, something clear, simple, and realistic. Here is a framework every student can follow. Your morning sets the tone. Wake up at a consistent time, drink water, organize your thoughts, spend 5 minutes planning your priorities. If your first hour is controlled, your whole day becomes controlled. Study for 90 minutes of focused work, then take a 30-minute break. This rhythm protects your energy and improves memory retention. Don't try to push endlessly. Manage your brain, not your emotions, not a long list, just 3 main tasks. Your routine fails when it becomes overwhelming. Simplicity builds consistency. Limit distractions. Review your progress. Prepare your materials for tomorrow. Give your mind closure so you don't carry stress into the night. Ask yourself, what did I learn? What did I improve? What will I do better tomorrow? This builds awareness, accountability, and mastery. This framework is not just a routine, it is a lifestyle of order, clarity, and consistency. Once you build it, it becomes automatic. And once it becomes automatic, it becomes powerful. As students don't fail because they are incapable, they fail because they are unstructured. Build your structure and you build your success. Now listen carefully, because this is the moment where everything changes. Deep inside you is potential that your routine has been blocking. You have ideas, talent, intelligence, and dreams that deserve structure, discipline, and direction. Imagine who you would become if you controlled your mornings, your time, your focus, your energy. Imagine the confidence you would feel walking into class prepared, calm, and balanced. Imagine the future that would unfold if you stopped drifting and started designing. You were not created for average. You were not created for confusion, procrastination, or anxiety. You were built with purpose, gifted with imagination, and capable of excellence. But excellence does not appear magically. It grows through daily habits. Your future is waiting for you, but it cannot begin until you fix your routine, your dream career, your goals, your personal growth. They are all on the other side of one decision, the decision to take responsibility for your day. Every hour you waste is a piece of your potential slipping away. Every routine you ignore is a door closing. But every routine you build is a door opening. And today, you stand at the doorway of transformation. It's time to become the disciplined version of yourself, the version you were always meant to be. So here is your call to action. Starting today, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Build your routine. Write it down. Simplify it. Start small. Commit to it. Follow it even when you're tired, even when you're bored, even when it feels uncomfortable. Because consistency creates progress, and progress creates pride. Your routine will not be perfect at first, but perfection is not the goal. Alignment is. And every day you follow it, you align with the future you want. Don't just listen to this message. Act on it. Choose one habit to begin with. One small change, one adjustment to your day. Then expand it, strengthen it, protect it. Because once you master your routine, you will master your life. You deserve excellence. You deserve structure. You deserve success. But you must build the routine that leads to it. This is your moment. Fix your daily routine now. Your future is calling, and it needs the disciplined version of you to answer.